Yes, we are live here. Dance Spotlight podcast with Raju here. Our special guest today is Filomena Croce. Is that how you pronounce it?
Croce.
Croce. I knew I would get a little bit wrong there. Okay, and she's a very talented singer. This is actually our first singer, international singer, on the podcast. So it's great to have you on board here and on the. And how are you today?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for inviting me. You
Oh,
contacted me, and wow, I'm very happy to accepting your invitation. So I'm really happy to be here, and I'm good. Thank you.
Fantastic. On that, so uh, you were discussing, obviously, you're in the Netherlands. Now, obviously, so if we just start off by at the moment, currently, what are you doing at the moment regarding singing is concerned?
Well, I have concerts right now, so well, because of Corona, everything was shut down for a while, but now things have started to open up a little bit again, and
Yeah.
yeah, fortunately, and I'm having live concerts again, which is great.
Oh, fantastic.
And
So,
oh, sorry.
no, no, sorry, no, that's fine. So
Okay, and
you were saying live concerts and stuff. So what's the capacity of these live concerts? The audience capacity at the moment?
okay, so well, the first ones I've had um, are at a vaccination center actually. So
Okay.
there are many people there. I have no idea how many people there are, but it's a really great initiative, I think, because people are in queues, and then they do the vaccination, and then afterwards they have to wait, so they get a bit bored or whatever. So it is really really nice that there is some entertainment, and that we can bring some joy and and happiness during the vaccinations.
Oh,
So that's
absolutely.
really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, music is such a, I think, a vital part of entertainment industry, and on the and a lot of people have missed this during the coronavirus. So they've missed seeing the music artists performing. They missed going to see them live, and obviously they missed seeing them, the interactions. And obviously, the music artists haven't been able to release what they want to release as well when it comes to music, like they usually do. Uh, so it's been one of the things, and obviously music is something else which you would agree it keeps you like stress free as well.
Yeah, while you sing, while you play, yeah, for sure. I'm it happens to me. I'm completely myself while I'm singing. Then, well, of course, it can get stressful to prepare a little, and everything. But um, in the moment, while you are doing it, that's, yeah, of course, that's uh, stress free, of course.
Absolutely, and that's probably one of the main reasons. Music is one of the vital reasons why, even with this pandemic, I've been able to, keep my mind focused on all the things. And obviously, one's a podcast. Obviously, the other is when I listen to music. Music always keeps you, you know, in a different way. It keeps you more entertained than any other form of media entertainment. And obviously, and you can do a lot of stuff when you listen to music as well. So you don't have to sit in one place. Uh,
Yeah. But I
on the,
think it would have not been possible to manage during the lockdowns without any art, without any music in general. And that's why people and artists in general as well have tried to kind of compensate the fact that it was not possible to have live concerts with online stuff, and also like getting in the studio to record new things.
Yeah.
So yeah, without it, it wouldn't have been possible. Also for people that are not artists as well. So yeah, the music is so important, and art in general, and it's
Yeah.
so underestimated.
So the main, so the main thing obviously is obviously you're performing now, which is obviously great. Is there any particular places you're performing at the moment, and how is there a schedule now? Are you back to like a schedule now in your performance in areas?
Um, well, it's not like 2019 and earlier, not like the years before, but for sure it's getting much better.
Yeah.
Um, I also have some theater performances as
Oh,
well, um, at the Schoolburg Theater in Tilburg in a few weeks, and also in Amsterdam as well at the theater, Teatro Munganga. So yeah, just things are starting again. I've just been to Portugal. Actually, I
okay.
just came back a week ago, and I was in Madeira, and
Right.
yeah, I performed there as well, and that was like um, my first live performance after a long time. So I felt so nervous, but
Yeah.
I was so happy. I didn't feel that happy in a long time. I think it was really great, and I also had the opportunity to shoot some material, like video wise, for my EP that will come out hopefully soon. So it was a great trip.
So this is a video for your performance, or is it the video
No, it's a music video
or music video? Okay.
for my for the single of my EP.
Okay.
Um, I still don't have a date, like when it will be released exactly. I still don't know. It was supposed to be out, but there were some delays. But it's gonna come out soon anyway. I mean, I already have the footage for the video, so it's gonna come out soon. And I just hope like sooner than later, and it's gonna be awesome as well. And yeah, I recorded it also during the pandemic, so that's that's how I also kept myself into art anyway, like when there were no live performances.
So you kept yourself really occupied with doing that, and obviously now you're releasing this, and I'm sure a lot of people will be looking forward to watching this and listening to your music. So
Yeah, I'm
is
also very looking forward to listen to it.
on the and this video is going to be available on YouTube and everywhere else.
Yeah, the video, it will be available, of course, on my channel, Filomena Croce. It's really awesome because I am the shooting. It was in Madeira. Madeira is such a beautiful island,
Yeah,
and I really wanted to capture all the beauty of it. So you will see a lot of nature and the historical part of Funchal, which is the main city in Madeira. And also me, of course. I'm included in the package, of course. But I really wanted to get the beauty of the place, because the single, it will have a lot of positive vibes. So that's the message then that I want to send to the people.
right. Okay, my phone always goes off at the wrong times. There you go. So
What happens?
just someone trying to ring me at the wrong time. But
Oh, well, that
yeah,
happens.
it always happens, unfortunately. And when you want somebody to ring you, nobody rings you at all. So
That's also true.
and the so you recorded this, and obviously, like you said, it's a nice place where you recorded this and stuff. So how long, if we go back a little bit, quite a bit, so how long have you been in the entertainment industry in singing? How long has it been?
Actually, a very long time. It's
Really?
been 20 years already that
Wow.
I started singing. Well, it was
If
not
you,
professionally at the beginning because I was 10, so I was very, very young. But
if,
that's when I started singing.
right.
And I started with a choir, as many people do. Actually, you
Yeah.
usually do that. Well, not everyone, of course, but many. And I just found out that I liked it and I wanted to continue with it. And well, then I started actually studying like technique and everything. And I did my bachelor in jazz music as well
Wow.
in Italy. And after that, I moved to the UK 2 days later. Really funny. Sorry. I just graduated and and left Italy, and I lived in Oxford and Cardiff as well.
Right.
Um, I performed and everything, London Jazz Festival and other things, and then I did my Master of Music as well, but in the Netherlands. So I
Right.
moved in 2015, and then I graduated after 2 years, about 2 years, and well, I just kept performing, and well, I've performed with a lot of great great musicians. What did I perform? Well, with Tomorrowland. It's a really famous um, EDM festival that's in Belgium, and I
Right.
performed there in 2019. I performed with the Metropole Orkest, which is like a Dutch orchestra, but it's like well known around the world. They've won several Grammy Awards as well. And well, I've been at the London Jazz Festival also after I moved to the Netherlands as well. Also last year, which was an online edition, but it was very successful as well. I know that over 12 million people watched, like in total, the London Jazz Festival, all the shows. So it was pretty successful. I'm really happy about it. The online version that I did was with Orphy Robinson's. Um, so it was super great.
Right.
What else? Well, with my conservatorium before graduating chose me to represent it at in Jazz Festival, which is a jazz festival in Rotterdam. So I felt very blessed to be chosen to do that, and um, I've um, I've also represented the Netherlands as well at the Eurovox. It's a very big congress that, well, from all over Europe people go. Like
Right.
every year it's in a different place. In 2018 it was in the Netherlands, and I was chosen to represent the Netherlands there as well. And then I had my music business, my teaching business as well, FC Music School. So I've done really a lot of things, and then various tour a bit around the world. I've been to Brazil, Germany, and yeah, a bit everywhere. It has been really fun. And
So
now my EP will come out, and also an
yeah.
EP with my vocal group will come out. Also there, I don't know the exact date, but it will come out soon as well.
So you're based in the Netherlands now, yeah?
I'm in the Netherlands now. Yeah, I've been living here for 5.5 years, almost 6.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a long time.
It is a long time. Yeah. Absolutely. but yes, absolutely. But yeah, I'm sure the weather must be good.
The weather.
Uh,
Well, right now it's okay, but well, no, the Netherlands is well known for not having that great weather,
is
as
it
the
not good?
UK as well. Because when I lived in
Yeah,
Wales, oh my, it was, we had 4 seasons in one day. Yeah, it was pretty
it was.
changeable. But here is not that better. I think. Well, we've had some nice days anyway, so that's
That's
good.
good. That's good. Absolutely. I mean, it's where you prefer to stay at the moment, which is great. So 20 years is a long time. I mean, so if you started about 10, so wow, that is a long time into singing. So your album, like you said, is gonna come out, and this album is gonna be available everywhere, Amazon, everywhere. It's gonna be available the singles,
Yeah, on digital
digital
platforms
platforms.
for now. I have some plans, but I cannot share yet for the future. But for now, it's gonna be on digital platforms.
Right, right, okay, yeah. I mean, just at the moment for a lot of music artists, this is the preferred method at the moment.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Before they used to be okay. If you go to like an HMV or any of the music stores, you could get a music artist, a lot of the singles and stuff. But obviously, a lot of people are using digital platform more now to download.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Of course, you need to adapt to the times, the time being. So this is the time being, and I think it's good as it is. I cannot hear you anymore. I cannot hear.
Can you hear me now?
Something happened. Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm not sure what happened there. I did not touch anything at all, so I don't know what happened there with the mic. I'm not sure what happened with the cameras. It just turned off. So there you go. Uh, yeah, exactly. But these things, I guess, sometimes happen with streaming. Unfortunately, uh, so usually StreamYard is pretty good, but I think it's one of those things that can happen. But so you were saying about that on there. So you're available. I'm presuming on social media, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, on Facebook and on Instagram as well.
Do you like some artists they promote themselves or they advertise on Facebook? Do you do that kind of stuff?
To
Or
advertise on Facebook.
yeah,
Well, yeah, I write all my concerts and everything on Facebook, so you can find practically everything professionally, as
yeah,
professionally speaking, that I do, especially on Facebook. That's more up to date than
right.
Instagram, actually. But yeah, you can follow me, like everything that I do professionally
Wow,
there.
that's
And
good.
well, of course, I also upload videos on YouTube as well, so you can find me pretty easily.
So yeah, so viewers, obviously your fans, they will be able to see your live updates, your updates on the
Yes.
Facebook, on the. I mean, yeah, I mean, in the Instagram, even myself, I just came recently on Instagram, and I'm still not on there on a regular basis. But Facebook, yeah, Twitter, yes, these kind of stuff. That's it. That's it, really. But yeah, so that's great that you're on social media where you can access your information on your videos and that kind of stuff. On the when you release your music, is it on in any particular language or is it versatile or how do you plan this?
Usually I write in English, actually, because
Right,
that it comes more natural to me. I've been speaking English all the time, so that's very natural. And well, I moved for the first time in 2013. So it's pretty a long time.
Okay, so all right, okay, so most people then will be able to obviously,
Yeah, that's also something I really cared about, to make it accessible to maybe not 100% of people, but to most of the people, of course. So anyone can listen to it, and they can relate to what I'm talking about and what I'm singing about. And I also like to send positive messages as well when I'm writing. So hopefully I can cheer people up.
yeah, and a lot of people, some people do need cheering up during this because the, as you be aware, there's a lot of people who are working from home, and then there's a lot of people who have lost their jobs during this pandemic as well. In even in Netherlands, Italy, everywhere, they've lost their jobs as well. A lot of people. So it's been a stressful time, I think, for a lot of people. And, and once you get the stressful situation, it's not that easy to get out of it, is it? So these kind of stuff, I think music plays a big part when people are listening to music to get their mind somewhere else and help them during these tough times, I would say.
Yeah, your audio is a little bit disturbed right now.
Right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just a little bit. There is some background noise, like very strong at some point.
I'm not sure what's happened here today. I really have no idea.
So
But yeah,
sometimes it's stronger than others.
yeah, it's happened recently, and because sometimes you see when the weather wasn't that good in the UK, then it was like the picture quality wasn't coming good at the background as well, and it was stuff like in streaming. It does happen very often. These kind of stuff, and it's like I don't want to twist the audio wire too much, and it may just lose the sound of it audio altogether. So it's really like uh, it's one of those things, and then because then obviously if that happens, then I don't want to like restart the interview from the beginning because this conversation is very interesting, and so hopefully I will listen to this, and hopefully at the end of this recording, uh, the little bit of disturbance will be overridden by the talking program. I think so. And so you were saying that it's obviously English is obviously very accessible around the world. Yeah.
Oh, now it's very, very strong.
Is it strong?
Very strong. The audio thing.
Right. Right.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Ooh.
myself. I don't know. It might be due to when the wire, when it came off. I mean, when it turned off a bit, maybe that's what caused it. I don't know. But I definitely didn't touch anything, so it's not me. So I don't know. Sometimes it happens with streaming on streaming platforms for some strange reason. But I don't know. I'm not sure why. What's happening with that? Can you hear me properly? Can you
It depends. It depends on the moment, because sometimes the noise it's more intense than other times. So when it's not that intense, I can hear you anyway. But if it's too intense, then not.
We'll see how this recording happens. after the recording. I will
Yeah, it's something that,
I will
yeah.
email you. I'll let you know. I'll listen to it. I'll
Okay.
see what's happening there. So in case something goes wrong, then I will let you know. I'll email you on that. So we can, if we need to do anything more, or whether we I don't know, we call some of the parts or whatever, we can do that. But yeah, I'll watch it anyway later on and see. Uh, before uploading, I'll watch it. So yeah, so you have, like you said, you released. So how many um, albums have you released in total now?
No, it's gonna be my first one.
The first one. Wow.
Yeah, I've always been a live musician, so I sang live everywhere. um, but um, I thought that it was about time for me to finally release something of mine. And during the pandemic, I had my chance to do that. But it's gonna be the first one, so it's pretty special. And well, but actually, I have a few releases that they are gonna happening together, kind of all together, because well, I have my own EP and then my vocal group's EP as well. And I have also a collaboration with another musician of a single with him. So it's gonna be a period of releases. I think probably at the end of the year, but I'm not sure exactly. But yeah. So whatever I didn't release before, I'm gonna release now. It's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, and you must be really excited that it's your first album. Because the first album is probably one of the most special albums, I would say. Uh, it probably be a very special album for you that is coming out in front of the public, and to see the reaction of the people when it comes out.
Yeah, and it's also, I think, very authentic. I mean, it was like the songs, they were written with, under no pressure. Oh, no pressure at all. I took my time. So, like a song, I wrote one song like in 2 days, so that was pretty fast, or less than 2 days. But I wrote another one in 2 years. So for some songs I took my time, and but I think that's what it made it what it is, actually, because it needed time to mature and get to the final point.
Right. 2 days is very quick to write a song. I mean, wow,
2 days, yeah, in less than 2 days. I wrote one in less than 2 days, completely, like with chords, melody, and lyrics, everything. It was yeah, I just was full of emotions about something that just happened. And I really needed to sit on the piano and process process what happened, and write about it. So that's why it took such a short time um, to make. A while the one that I wrote in 2 years, it was just it was a process. It was more a process of growth that I went through. So with time passing, also the song progressed as well.
right, right, okay. Yeah, wow, that's actually great. Do you have any plans if a music artist wanted you, or somebody who started in the music industry wanted you to write a song for them?
To write a song for someone else.
Yeah.
Well, I've never done it. I co-wrote songs with other people. Well, I wrote songs on my own, and I co-wrote songs with other people, but I never really wrote a song for someone else. But I'm open to do that as well. So I mean, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Um I don't know if they want to leave me like a blank page for it. It's fine, or if they want, some particular subject, it's also fine. Some particular topic. Yeah, I'm open for it. I mean, why not?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because some obviously music artists, they're good at writing the song material, but then it's depending on how you express yourself. There's some probably prefer others to write. They know what the song is, but obviously to write it down, they probably may need someone else to write the song. Uh, uh, which similar to when you're writing a book. There's some people who write their own books, and then there are some people who are like they get other people to write their books for them on the kind of like a writer um, kind of a thing, which happens. So yeah, that's absolutely yeah. That would be something which would be interesting for yourself. But yeah, so you're performing everywhere in some places. Your album's coming out, so there's a lot of exciting stuff coming out for you, and you're doing a lot of exciting stuff on there. And so that must keep you a lot of time, which is occupied doing this. Do you have any spare time where you're not doing music, or do you prefer it to be music? Most of the time.
uh, well, um, during spare time, I just like to be with my friends. Yeah, well, of course, I love singing. I love music and everything. So it could be considered also like something to do in the spare time as well. But mostly it's my job.
Yeah.
So when I'm not working, I like to do something else as well. Just being with my friends, or having some relaxing me time. That is nice. But I also listen to uh, music also to just because I like it as well. So it doesn't have to be like work 100%, um, but mostly I just consider it my job. So when I'm not doing it, I usually do something else.
Is there any music artist who you've been inspired by, who you're like a big fan of? You listen to?
Well, it depends on which genre I'm doing, because,
Okay.
well, I'm as an artist, I'm pretty versatile. So I sing a lot of Brazilian music, jazz, but I've also well, with my music, for example, I write pop, so I'm a pop songwriter, and but I sang also EDM, and I sang also classical music. So it really depends on which genre we talk about. But regarding songwriting, so I write pop songs, and I've been inspired a lot by Christina Aguilera, because she's the one I used to listen to when I was a teenager. So when I was like 15 or something. And she had a lot of songs with a very powerful and positive messages, and that's what
Yeah.
I brought into my music as well. So I also, like I said before, I also write about positive things, and trying to give motivation to people as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also give it to myself at the same time, and also to
Christine,
to the
Christina,
others.
Christina, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've listened to her music in the past. I mean, but I listen to a lot of different genres of music. So I don't listen to just one type of music or one particular artist. Uh, Not that much, but Christina, yeah, definitely, she has been very versatile since the beginning. Yeah, with her messages and versatile in the music, versatile in her messages. So she doesn't sing one type of music. It's a lot of different stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
think
also
that
does a lot of different genres as well.
she does. She
But
does. She does. I think that's the reason why she's still at the top of the game. She's still at the top. I think that's the reason why people like her so much. That's the reason. She doesn't just stick to one thing. And people like
yeah,
her.
and doing different genres, well, first of all, gives you more work to do,
Exactly.
because um, people call you to perform, or whatever, in more genres, so there are more possibilities to work and to earn something, to earn money.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, the audience that you have, the public, is wider. You have more people listening to you, because maybe some people will like one genre that you do, another person will like another genre that you do, but those people will both listen to what you're doing. So that's really really nice. So there are a lot of positive aspects about being versatile and doing different stuffs.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, you
Uh,
don't get really bored, because you just do
exactly.
different things all the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's the main thing, isn't it? I mean, doing different stuff, like you're doing different genres of music, and classical and pop music is everybody knows is totally different to one another. Pop and classical is no, it's totally different. And then all these music genres are different. But singing so many, that's obviously a great thing, and it's a great for an artist to be able to do that. Where there are some music artists who just stick to the same thing all through their careers, and there's no disrespect to them. They are very good at what they're doing. But if you're able to go through different genres of music, that shows your versatility. That you are versatile in your craft.
Yeah, and it
On
also gives you a lot of opportunities. And doing EDM as well gave me the opportunity to perform at Tomorrowland, where millions of people watched our performance. So wow, it was really great, and we
Yeah,
performed in front of like 20,000 people,
wow.
17,000 people at once. So it has been, yeah, super great.
Yeah. Also, before we come near the end of the interview, and this has gone really quick. So when you do release, if you do have a promo of the video, then we are happy to obviously put it on the podcast.
Yeah,
So
I will let you know, of course.
let me know.
Everybody will have to know
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, exactly. We put the promo on here if you have the promo. So everybody knows about some more people who are the viewers, who are the listeners of the podcast will be able to check it out on YouTube or be able to make a purchase for it as well on all the digital platforms. On the it has been hopefully this has gone through. I know this has been some disturbance somewhere here on this interview, but like I said, we will listen to. I will watch it and see what's happened there, and hopefully, you know, the voice hasn't been too bad and it's come through. And if everything's okay, then we will forward you the link and and internet information later on today on there. So, Filomena, I mean, it has been a pleasure. I mean, we have been talking about to get you on board for a while, but obviously for you two different reasons, not been able to. But it's been great. It's been you have been the first singer on the podcast. I've had a lot of writers and theatre people who do theatre, writers and theatre screenwriters and stuff. But you're the first official singer, so it's been great to have you on board on here. And like I said, we will once we follow the details, we will put you on board so that everybody can know where to find your album and stuff like that on there. So, are you available on Twitter as well?
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't have a
So at the
Twitter.
moment, obviously, you're available on Facebook. So if anybody wants to find your Facebook, interact with you, then they can.
And Instagram as well.
Instagram.
Although Facebook is more updated, but also on Instagram.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, it has been a pleasure to have you on board. Wish you all the best for this album which is coming out. I'm sure it's going to be a
Thank
success.
you.
And hope all the you have many more uh, singing stuff to do in concerts and all that goes really great for you on there. So yeah, and hopefully we will get you on board later on as well. We can hopefully we'll continue back on there, Philomena. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It
Is
was a
there
pleasure.
any last message you want to do say to people who potentially your uh, fans?
Um, well, what I always say, it's to believe in yourself, no matter what people will tell you. Just go for what you want to do. That's my way of living. Actually, just don't listen to anyone. Do your own thing, and you will be fine.
Exactly, amen. Follow what you want to do. Absolutely.
Exactly.
What a message. What a great message to say. Thank you very much again. Yeah, this is the Color Scholar podcast with Raju and Filomena Croce. Is that how you pronounce
Croce.
it? With me, special guest, a very talented singer. Thank you very much. This will be also anybody who is interested in the audio version. It will be available on Spotify later on today. Thank you guys. I will be back with another guest and also with my special upcoming books and other information and special podcast episodes later on very soon as well. I'll keep you updated on that on the Facebook page. Until then, thank you very much and have a great day, guys.